first thing you need to know about lay and lie is that they actually mean two completely different things. Lie means to be in a flat position on a surface. Lay means to place something down flat. In other words, are you the one doing it, or are you doing it to something else? And then, of course, lay is also the past tense of lie, which is super confusing and someone should write a letter to whoever made up English, but don't worry, I'll explain. Let's start with lie, as in to be in a flat position on a surface. I lie down. That's the present tense. The past tense of lie is lay. But that's not the same kind of lay as to place something down. It's different. Don't ask. I lay down, but I'm up now. How long was I asleep? This is true for any other person or thing that is lying down. So, like, the book lies on the table. The beast lies dying on the ground. And in the past, the book lay on the table. The beast lay dying on the ground. It gets a little more complicated when you get into other tenses, but not impossible. If you're trying to convey, for example, that you or someone or something else are currently lying down, use lying. I am lying down and won't be up for another 100 years or so. If you're trying to convey that you or someone or something else lay down at some indeterminate time in the past, use have lain. Lain only ever goes with lie, as in being in a flat position. I have lain here before. If you want to convey that in the past, you or someone or something else were lying down for a period of time, use was lying. I was lying there for 100 years. If you're trying to convey that you lay down in the past and you're still there now, use have been lying. I've been lying here for 100 years. If you want to convey that in the future you or someone or something else will lie down, use will lie. I will lie there for 100 years. If you want to convey that in the future you or someone or something else will be lying down and will stay lying down for some period of time, use will be lying. I will be lying here for 100 years. So, and this is important, if you or someone or something else are the person or thing lying down, the only time you use lay is when you're using the past tense. I lay there for 100 years. Everything else is some version of lie, or maybe lain. So please, don't tell me this video is so boring you're gonna go lay down. Phew, okay, so if instead you or someone or something else are engaged in the act of putting something down somewhere, you are laying it down. In other words, lay, in the present tense, is for something you do to something else. Lay down your cloak, lest I walk where commoners have trod. The past tense of lay is laid. He laid down his cloak. I laid the book on the shelf. The beast laid the rose on the table. This works in all those other tenses too. If you are currently laying something down, use laying. I am laying the cloak on the ground. Why am I doing this? If you were laying something down in the past for a period of time, use was laying. I was laying the cloak down on the ground, but I'm not anymore. If you laid something down in the past and you're going to keep doing it, use have been laying. I have been laying this cloak on the ground for the past 100 years. If you laid something down at some indeterminate time in the past, use have laid. I have laid the cloak on the ground. And in the future, he will lay his cloak on the ground. Or he will be laying his cloak on the ground indefinitely, if I have anything to do with it. Basically, lay is for when you put something down. The past tense of lay is laid. Lie never comes into it. So, TLDR. Lie means to be in a flat position on a surface. Lay is the past tense of lie. But lay also means to place something down flat. Laid is the past tense of lay. I think that's it. Questions? Put them in the comments. Other nerdy grammar things you want me to explain? Share those too. That was exhausting. I'm gonna lie down.